Hello and welcome back, Zevlin here. Let's continue our Factorio campaign. Now, last time we set up some electricity, and we have a little bit of automation going on as far as, burner miners, which I want to get rid of. Basically as soon as possible. They do create some extra pollution, I believe. I think electricity maybe produces a little bit less per power or something. I don't know. Anyway, I know that it's just easier to do electricity that way. You don't have to run coal everywhere. Right, the very next thing I want to do is, since I don't have copper auto-produced yet, I'm going to need to do that. I need more steel plate. Excellent. And I have plenty of coal. So let's just go ahead and steal some off this line, which is one of the fun things about the whole transport system, is that it's kind of like a backlog of stuff that you just keep taking from if you want. As long as you're producing more than you use, which is kind of the goal of everything as far as I can tell, is you always want, if you think of production in a queue from start to the very last finished item, you want the production to, in each successive step, to be slightly less than your production beforehand, or else you run into bottlenecks. So you're always trying to push the throughput as much as possible, basically. So what do we need? We need electric mining drills. Lots of them. All the electric mining drills. We also will need lots of transport belt, inserters, basically everything. Probably pretty early I'm going to set up something to make transport belts automatically for me. And I definitely need to get research going, which needs a research lab and also science packs, which need copper and gears. So I'll need all the things, basically. Alright, so let's see. Should I go ahead and build the transport belts? Yes, let's just build all the transport belts. I'll need them. I'm going to run electricity up here, which means I need electric poles. So many things I need. Let's go find a forest to chop down. That's the first thing. There's no point in putting the electric mining drills down. In fact, I'm not even going to do that. Let's change some of this to electric. I'm going to keep this a burning operation for now. That's fine. I have plenty of coal. Where is a better iron? More stone. Do I have more iron? What is this? Iron ore. That's not very much. I need lots more iron than that. Hopefully there's a big chunk like this or bigger somewhere around here, which I can't really see right now. I'm going to use these. Now this is going to seem pretty inefficient. In fact, it's very inefficient. But I'm going to go ahead and eat up this little stack of resources as fast as possible. How do I want this? Let's put it like that. That. There. And then transport belts. Need one coming down like this. One coming down like this. And over like this. And I need electricity up there. So let's go find some trees to murder. So far away. I liked starting in the, I guess, forest biome a little better than the desert. There's a lot more room in the desert biome to build, which is nice. But the early start, having trees accessible, is awesome. You don't need very many, though, so not like it's that big of a deal to run down here and get it going. I'm going to need so many more trees than that. So many trees. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's go ahead and start making those into electric poles, which needs copper. Of course it needs copper. Do I have any copper in my copper mine? course not. Because I was going to automate copper. But to automate copper, I need copper. So I tell you what. I'm going to remove this for now. Take a few stone because I'm going to need some of these made. Let's just go ahead and make 5 of them while we're running. And let's go ahead and put a burner down here. I'm going to need copper. So let's get that going. Oops. There we go. Get the copper happening. Probably have enough electric poles to get up to here. Let's start by... Is there any way to power all... No, of course not. There we go. And that will produce iron here. What I will need, though, is a bunch of burners, a bunch of stone furnaces. Let's go ahead and go with 8. 8 stone furnaces, which I will place like right here in a configuration to create iron plates. So we're going to run the iron through the middle here. So let's go ahead and do that. Need more iron plates to be able to produce my iron plates. See, like I said, much more efficient ways to start. Once you've done this a couple of times, I bet that you get to start down really, really well. I should probably have research going by now, all sorts of stuff. But, you know, it is what it is. All right, I need... I'm not going to say all transport belts. I will need tons of transport belts, but let's start by just moving this iron right there. That's far enough. And we will need inserters as well, so let's get those going. I'm going to use burner inserters for now because they're cheap. They don't require copper. Well, but I should have some copper. Let's go grab the copper. I want to use regular electric inserters for some of this. For others, I will use... Let's just make all the inserters. For others, I'm going to use burner inserters. The reason why is I could just electrify them all, but if they feed themselves coal, then I don't have to worry about wiring them up to electricity, and it serves another purpose. Burner inserters actually don't produce pollution from what I've been told. So, do I really not... Is this too many things? This is at 100 degrees. None of these are working, only this one. I could probably put a lot more steam engines on this. I'll experiment with that later. For now, I am producing more than I use, I believe. I'm not 100% sure how to read all this. That's something else I'm going to have to figure out, I suppose. Anyway, back to the story. Let's go ahead and build a bunch of burner inserters. So the cool thing about burner inserters, I was just saying, is they can produce without... You need coal running through as well. This is where splitters are so nice. I need splitters, like, ASAP. I'm actually going to run coal through the middle of the whole operation. So, let's just build it right along this coal line. This is highly inefficient. I don't like it at all. But we're going to build our whole thing like this. I don't like it. Okay. For the sake of symmetry, let's start over. I already have electric lines in place down there, sort of. And I don't want to have to rearrange that whole thing just to match symmetry in an area where I already have electric lines. Alright, so put one there, one there. And we'll do the same thing up here. Let's grab our 4 burners. There we go. Grab some electric lines. Alright, and I'm out of electric lines. We'll grab our burner inserters. They need to fill up these. And they do have electricity, so I could use the other type of inserters, but these are so much cheaper. They don't produce the electricity, or I mean the pollution. And all I have to do is prime them. And they will go forever. As soon as they need a piece of coal, they'll fill themselves with it. So cool. Alright. And now all these furnaces are fired up. So all I need to do is route the iron down here. We'll just cut this supply off right here. There we go. Pick up all those. And let's reroute this. I'm actually just going to go in a... I was going to go in a circle. How the hell am I going to do that? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is I really need splitters. Because like all my layouts rely on splitters. Okay, I need to run this right here. So with that in mind, I'm actually going to only run half this, I suppose. Because I don't have any way of getting it. Yeah, I do. Do I have underground belt? I do not. Dang, I don't have splitters or underground belt. You start with nothing. Alright, I need research up and going is what I need. So we need inputs into all of these. There we go. And we're just going to leave it at half production for now, instead of figuring out how to get around it with like inserters or something. I'm not going to bother. I'm not even going to bother with that yet. Okay. So we have a lot of stone or iron going. Let's go ahead and grab our copper. Let's make sure that's topped up. Keep that going. I do have coal right here. I suppose I could just... No, I want a burner inserter. We're going to kind of rig up the bottom half. Wait, no, I couldn't get copper. It wasn't coal, it was iron that I couldn't get down there. Dang it. Stone, stone, lots of stone, not much iron. That is going to be a problem. That could bottleneck us pretty hard. Okay, so what's next? We have a little bit of automation. We definitely could use some more. Including... let's build a lot of this sort of thing. I need a lot of copper. That's definitely what I need. But on that note, I could go ahead and build a research lab and just kind of pocket build science packs for now and manually feed them in just to get science going. There's some things I just need. So we'll let all that build, and in the meantime, I'm not sure what to do, other than I need some stone furnaces. Let's do 8 more stone furnaces. I'll need, actually, you know what? No, I only need like 4 for copper right now. I need this sort of setup for copper as well. Which means I only need actually 3, because I already have one up here. Doing pretty good with copper. I'll also need electric mining plates, but I have no iron because I'm building all sorts of science. Do we have... Yep, I have our science lab. Let's go ahead and put that down, I don't know, over here somewhere. Oh, I automatically clicked automation. Is that what I want? Automation? Get some long-handed inserters, get some assembly machines for 10. Yeah, that's probably decent, though this one is... Let's research this one. Logistics. So it costs 20 red science, but I get underground belt, so I can transfer over here, and I get these splitters, which is very, very important. Fast inserters are nice. I don't necessarily need them all the time, but they're good to have around. They're handy. Sometimes the inserters actually can't keep up with the production. You need so much stuff, and the stuff produces so fast that the fast inserters are necessary. Though I don't think I have anything that's that way right this moment. As you can see, these are kicking pretty fast. But I think they're producing... Will it get to 3? No, it's definitely... The inserters are working faster than the burner is, so... That's the sort of thing you kind of have to watch for. You don't want your inserters slowing you down. If they are slowing you down, then that's when you build something else. I did not actually put the science packs in the science machine. So I could have several of these things, which I probably will do later. Once it's kind of automated, there's not a lot of point in having more than one this early, I don't think. Maybe. I mean, especially if I'm producing them this fast. But we'll just let it go as it is. Oh, our guy down here is out of... Now I'm going to go ahead and use a burner guy here, I suppose. I suppose I could hook it up to electricity, but I do have an extra burner kicking around. Let's go ahead and run electricity up to our copper. That way, it's there when we need it. Once I can build some more guys. Definitely need all the things. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up our copper. Let's go down here, pick up some iron. Oh, good. Lots and lots of iron. Beautiful. And we need to build electric mining drills. Let's just build them all. Just all the electric mining drills. So many electric mining drills. Because we are actually producing a decent amount of iron. Eventually I'll output this somewhere instead of just being in here for, you know, easier consumption. But for now I think that's fine. Lots of copper. Sweet. You know what? I might actually build a second science lab. Yeah, let's do that. Let's queue up another science lab to build. I think I may be able to use 2. I'll definitely need it later. It won't hurt to have it now. Another thing I'm considering is kicking this out onto this line. Just for... I don't need a lot of stored coal anymore. Let's go ahead and run a transport belt right up like this. And run electricity down here. Just like that. Perfect. That way I don't just have coal sitting around in a box somewhere. Speaking of which, I don't have stone anymore. So let's go ahead and... Should I move this entire thing? This covers more area. Yeah, I think I need to move it. I think I need to put that there. Let's grab some electricity down here for it. Just like that. Let's grab an additional box. Because the problem is I can't probably pick this whole box up. There's probably too much... No, there's probably fine. Let's just see if I can pick it up. Because you have to pick up everything that's in the box. See, all that, as well as the box. But I have lots of inventory room. So let's grab the box, put it down. Let's take this guy. I'm not sure I really need bricks yet. But I can make them, so why would I not? Because I need both stone and bricks. Let's go ahead and put a bunch of coal in you. And once this fills up, I think that's fine. I'm not gonna... Put all that in there. Let's go ahead and yank it out of there. Just so I have lots stored. Now do I want to... I can actually limit this. I think I need plenty. I don't think I'm going to limit it. I think I'm just going to let this run and run and run and run and just keep producing all the stone brick it can. Because I will need lots later and there's no point in me waiting on it later. Now, as you can see, I actually have this transport belt working so that it has stuff on both sides now, which is nice. Alright, what next? Copper. Alright, let's just pick this guy up. Let's pick this guy up too. Let's start building our copper mine. Alright. So there's two different ways to do this, sort of. Like, I could really just stack these up and just suck this thing dry and get lots and lots of copper out of it. Or I can make it last. I think early on, I'm going to set it up to make it last. Sort of. No, this very first run, I'm going to double up. See, because look at all the surface area. I could actually build it down here, and it'd go produce much slower, but the copper deposit would be around longer. I think, though, I'm going to do something like this. Let's actually build you there. I'm just going to try and cover it as efficiently as possible, basically. Actually move that to there. Transport belt. I need one like that, one like that, and then a group down like this. I'm out of transport belt, of course, and I'm actually out of everything. And let's go pick up some more stuff. Again, this is definitely something I can be automating eventually. But there's so many things to do. Oh, I have my extra science lab as well. Let's go ahead and throw him down right next to the other one. Let's prime him up. Oh, I don't have any more science packs. So let's actually split you in half. Get those things chomping through the science pack twice as fast. Let's see if I can build more. Oh my gosh, I can build so many more. Alright. Transport belt. And more transport belt. And electricity. That'll work. And that'll work. Alright. Research is done. I can now build underground belts and splitters, which is very important. I love splitters. They make things so much nicer. Now the next thing I think I want to build is actually military. Or turrets. Probably military. I want to be able to use the submachine gun instead of the pistol, basically. This is important. Assembly machines are, you know, awesome, so I don't have to make things in my pocket. But they could wait. I think I need a machine gun first, because machine guns are fun and cool and can blow up aliens, and I don't have to worry about them. Though, I just noticed this. I haven't really explored my territory much, but I have this nice defensive lake going on here. That is actually really cool. So I'll actually only have to defend from the south and the west, which is quite cool. I think I have a little ways before I really need to do anything, but I'm going to have to go exploring for some iron at some point. I don't have as much iron in the starting location as I would like. I'm really hoping I can find some iron somewhere later. Oh, there's some oil. That's good. Oh, lots of oil. Is that stone or iron? Probably stone. It's hard to tell in the dark. It's also hard to tell when I have a fistful of stuff. Yeah, stone. Dang, okay. Well, that is going to be a problem. Lack of iron is bad. Oh, out of fuel, huh? Suppose I'll just keep this little thing kicking over here as long as possible. Alright, there's my military research. The next thing I definitely want is assembly machines, for automation for assembly machines. Definitely important. Pump you full of research. Okay, well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and take a break here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.